Gil has a buy rating on shares of Apple with a price target of $260. Gil, it looks like the product revenue coming in lighter than anticipated, $97.96 billion. Analysts were looking for $98 billion. It's pretty much in line, but that means Apple is really resting on services to drive some of the growth here. And when it comes to services, is that what Apple Intelligence is going to be part of when it really starts to generate some numbers?
At some point, Apple Intelligence will drive services, but really what we still need to wait for is for Apple Intelligence to drive an iPhone upgrade cycle. And you just talked through the fact that you haven't seen anything in the phone yet that would compel you, even though some of the functionality is sneaking in. You're getting email summaries. You're getting more intelligent notifications. You can edit pictures. It's not telling you that it's Apple Intelligence, but these capabilities are sneaking in. They have to get to a point where you do notice, you think it's great, and you encourage other people to buy new iPhones. That's really the only way you drive sustainable growth for Apple. That will drive wearables growth, and eventually it'll drive services growth as well.
Okay, so it has to become kind of embedded in your life where you are starting to use it and you tell other people about it and there's word of mouth. So in that regard, it's not so terrible that Apple is kind of behind the curve when it comes to AI. At what point, though, do we see that happening? Is it going to be with this device, or do we need to wait for iPhone 17 before that effort starts to gain traction with people?
It's going to happen gradually, but it is likely to happen in the next year or two. And in fact, the big development this week was good for Apple, not just because DeepSeek exposed everybody else's excessive capex compared to Apple's more conservative approach, but because DeepSeek got us a lot closer to models that are very powerful and very small. Small, powerful models fit on a phone. That's where all this is headed. We won't need those giant data centers for all the AI we're doing. We don't need a giant data center to summarize document and translate and pre-populate and create images. Those types of models will reside on the phone, and Apple is going to be the one delivering most AI to consumers within a year or two. So that is the time frame that this is going to happen. It's just happening slowly and gradually, notably slower than we thought back in June after Worldwide Developer Conference.
Is it going to be good, though, Gil? Because there's been a big criticism with regards to their AI development, the idea that something like Siri and some of the other sort of elements that already existed that were probably really just kind of some sort of softer form of AI, that could have been a golden opportunity for them to really capitalize on this whole AI hype. And I know that quite hasn't happened yet, or at least publicly we can't see that happening yet. But do you think they understand that they have things already sort of within their walled garden that they could draw upon if they put some effort into it?
Absolutely, they understand that. And again, that's their huge advantage, is they have our calendar, they have our contacts, they have our conversation history. That's what's going to drive the really great insights for us, when we will be able to ask them to summarize our conversations, to reply to messages. The photo editing is going to keep getting better. We wanted it to all happen all at once, but the technology just hasn't moved that fast. And they need to incorporate the technology into the experience. They don't want AI to be on the side like it is right now, when we go to Perplexity or ChatGPT or DeepSeek. They want it to be incorporated into the product, and that evidently takes time, but they understand they have the big advantage because they have all our information, and that's what's going to really drive the agentic behavior, the assistant behavior that we're seeking.
Do you think they need a partner, meaning a big partner in the AI space, to do this?
I think everybody wants to partner with them, and that's already happening. They have Google as a partner. They have OpenAI as a partner. Because they own the consumer, everybody is going to want to partner with them, and they're going to be able to leverage those capabilities. And again, importantly, they'll be able to leverage whatever the best AI models are. They don't need to develop those internally. They can use whatever the state of the art is, and that's what their plan is right now, until the models get small enough and they can just incorporate them onto the handset.